That was weird. All right, so I got connection now. Hopefully it stays connected. I was just on the Riverside app. I was interviewing a friend of mine that lives in Sweden, and he is a EDM producer. And we just started, so there's not a lot that y'all missed. I'm not gonna let anybody in because it's just an interview here that we were gonna do on Riverside, and I'm gonna post it in clips and all that crap, you know. But here, he's in here right now, and this is a producer, EKG Beats. And I put a lot of his stuff in my story, so y'all check him out on the page. Years ago at this point, it was a long time. But here he is, Stockholm, Sweden, producer. Okay, now we're live, so we'll use this one. Yeah, I see all these apps, bro. I spent like 64 on it. I'm trying
Yeah,
out all these. Half of them are pieces of shit. So be careful the apps you buy, y'all. Like, there's a
yeah,
lot of shit you could just use free. You don't need to get these
yeah.
$100 apps. Yeah. So tell everybody just that doesn't know who you are one more time. Okay.
I'm just a music producer from Sollentuna, Sweden. That loves to like make deep house, but I do all kinds of like you know what I mean. I switch up like sometimes. So
Okay. So that's where we left off. The difference because we were talking about Avicii.
thank you, bro.
We were talking about Avicii, and before we got cut off because of
Yeah,
our signal. But Avicii is from Stockholm, Sweden. So we were saying I was asking like I don't follow EDM that much. I know EDM, but there's then different types of EDM.
yeah.
So what would you consider, like you said, deep house? What would you consider Avicii's type?
Like what do you mean? Like what do
Like the
you?
the type of EDM, like the deep, like you said, deep house. Like what are the different types of EDM music? House, is that considered
Yeah,
techno?
there's house as well. Actually, yeah, you have a point there. There's deep house. There's house. And then there's this a little bit harder EDM. This like where you put layers when you have like these pads and you have like you know what I mean? Like yeah,
Yes.
that's a little bit more hard.
Have-
And I kind of actually love that to listen to that because it hits hard.
is that similar? I don't know if you know. I don't know if I could play the
But
songs,
that's
but
kind of similar because like in to actually what a good EDM song will make you feel is just goosebumps.
Goosebumps.
That's
Exactly.
all I can say. That's all I
I
can
know.
say.
I know it.
The best EDM like house songs that you get goosebumps from it because it's
And
so good.
he's not just talking about on drugs. That's why people like to take drugs to enhance that. But like it's really like a spiritual thing. Like it's like you get just goosebumps throughout your whole body, your spine. It's like it's a medicine. It really is
Yeah,
a
it's
medicine.
crazy.
So,
It's
but
crazy.
but yeah,
And,
man.
and the same thing goes for like reggae, you know what I mean? Like have you ever you know what I mean? Like you don't need to smoke that, but still the rhythm is the heartbeat, you know what I mean? That's
Yeah,
what's you know what I
the
mean?
rhythm. It's the
Yeah.
rhythm is what people hear first and feel first. And then it's funny because, five people could take the same song lyrics and interpret it five different ways because of what they have going
Yeah.
on in their lives.
Yeah.
But no, so that's something for you. It's a therapy, right? You enjoy doing it, and it's something
Yeah,
that
I love to do it. It's like you know, like I could go to like a forest, just have my if I had like a station where I could just have Wi-Fi, or I could just share. I could just be in the nature making music. You know what I mean? Like I'm that type of guy. You know?
no, that's awesome, no, dude. Is the scene there in Stockholm? Is it big? Like the dance scene and the EDM scene? Like a lot of people?
Yeah, Ahmad. Yeah, listen, Ahmad. Yes, you can go to my DMs, okay?
Okay,
You can go to my DMs, okay? And I will check you out after the interview.
okay, okay. What else was I gonna say? So in the past few years, man, like I'm sure you made a shitload of music. I've been sharing some of it.
Yeah,
Can people go to
like
Spotify?
listen. So it's not. It's like listen. Like I started actually like I already have like over 200 like reels on my Instagram, but that is just for 2 years. I have been making
Yeah.
for 3 or 4 years, and those 2 years behind it, actually, my Instagram got hacked one summer, and you know what I mean. They sold NFS, like they sold crypto,
Oh
like
yeah. Yeah. Mhm.
so. Yeah. But after that, that made me, because I lost all my followers. I lost like really good producers. I had the contact
Yeah.
with them, dude, and that's the shittiest part. Okay, like right
Exactly.
now, like I'm having verification on, but you gotta as a like for me, producer, they have a close relationship with others, and you don't want to, you know what I mean. That's how I
Exactly.
actually got like some of friends from Instagram, for real. Like
No, I
I
know.
talked
Mhm.
to them even for today because we share the same interest.
Exactly. Yeah. Like there's
and
nobody
and if
close
the
by like
and
that.
if the account just disappears, then you know what I mean.
That's why I always have backups, man. Like when I started this, I set up like two backups just because everyone that I knew was telling me like they were getting their page deleted for this or that.
Yeah,
Right. But now I feel like I should have like put my work in a lot of I should have put more into other platforms than Instagram at the beginning because I did put a
yeah.
lot in and just use Instagram just to promote interviews basically, or my
Yeah, and
poetry or whatever.
I just want to do a like thing that I just want to, please don't, like, you know what I mean? I don't like TikTok actually. Like I don't know what that app has even become.
No, it
Like
became
it's crazy.
something.
Like
Yeah,
we're not even gonna go into it, but I've
yeah,
just seen
but we
people
know.
that
Yeah.
just, you know what I mean? I see like a it's crazy.
I fear that freedom of speech is pretty much gone. America might be the last that's saying it's there, but we're in a rough place right now in the world. But I was also saying this like someone else, and this is perfect for you too. Like music, art,
Yeah,
writing, that's the way to break that. Because I could yell all day and say, I don't like what you're doing. This is not right. This is not right. This is not, and they'll arrest me or kill me. But if you
yeah,
do it through a song or you do it through a poem or you do it through a way that touches people's hearts, that's how change happens. That's how
yeah.
you do it for an
So
artist.
listen, so I just want you to, so you are against like Trump and everything that's happening right now.
I'm 100% against the war right now. Trump. I'm not gonna lie. I was wrong. I voted for him. I would have been against Kamala Harris too. I think
Yeah.
I think it's two sides of the same coin, bro. I think it's no matter who gets in, we're
Yeah,
going
but
the
it's
same
not
direction.
that, it's just it's nice for me to know that you have, because then you have apologized. Are you actually like,
Yeah,
are you Christian,
exactly.
by the way?
Hmm?
Are
What?
you Christian, like are you Christian
Yeah,
or
I'm Christian. Not a denomination. I believe in Christ.
yeah. Yeah, then you have done him a very, like, actually a favor, because this man is insane. Like
Oh, dude,
for
I know.
real, like he could kill a whole, like, I'm not, you know what I
And
mean?
you know what's crazy? I try not to talk about it too much because I get so shadow banned. But it's how can we not talk about it? Like this stuff is right out there. Everyone's seeing it every day. And in Florida, I have to kind of be careful because my governor DeSantis, he went to Israel and he signed something about against our freedom of speech that you can get 5 years in prison if you speak against Israel. And the wording in this bill is very, very sketchy. It's very sketchy. They can
Yeah,
change that around however they like. And now you got Dan Bilzerian. He's running in my district. He's running against Randy Fine,
yeah,
which I don't think he has a chance. But I don't know. I don't like the way things are going. I know exactly what you mean, bro. I've been getting in trouble for talking about it, but that's
yeah.
that's the last thing I came to because talking all they were doing is banning me. Have no one come in my
But
lives.
listen, dude, the only I'm gonna learn you something. The only way, the only time you can talk, if you're actually talking facts, okay? If you're not talking facts, then you should just shut up, like,
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I mean? One way, it's one way.
Mhm. But then someone will say that's not a fact. So you have to say, okay, look, no, here's this point of reference. Here's this point of reference. And that's the problem, too, because people have their phones and it'll pop up some crazy shit. and they'll think
Yeah,
automatically it's real. No, go search where it's coming from, who's paying for that organization, why that narrative's like that, because every single
yeah.
station is like that.
And I can just say that it doesn't help when you see like I know when we people react when things are silly, we react like we laugh about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And there has been coming in such a silly content to Instagram. Like you, yeah, yeah.
You know when it became more I was looking into this for a while, but when the day where I was really, it really shook me was the day
Yeah,
that Charlie Kirk got shot and in the neck. And I was like, there's a problem here. We got a problem here. You know?
yeah.
Did you see that out in Sweden? The dude that remember
Charlotte,
the
I didn't see, but I saw
you heard of
the
it, right?
Trump assassinate. Like Trump, like they tried to.
Oh, that too. Yeah, but no,
Uh,
Charlie Kirk was the dude. He ran Turning Point USA in America. It was very big. He was all over TikTok and all that. He used to go to colleges and debate people. So he
yeah,
started to go against Israel and his donors.
yeah.
And someone apparently a lone gunman shot him in the neck. I don't know. Tyler Robinson just that's what they say allegedly. In my opinion, I don't know what happened. You know, but the first person that came on social media to say his apologies, guess who that was?
I don't know.
Not the president of this country. I'll tell you that. The president of
Yeah,
another
okay,
country out in the Middle East.
yeah. Listen, yeah, yeah. We need to get back to like the
Yeah,
subject.
so
You
let's
know what
get
I mean?
so back
Like
to that.
I know you and me could talk like all day. Okay, but
Yeah, we
yeah,
could talk all down that. And let me just say that for like the anyone who watches this that's low IQ, like I have nothing against any race, any religion, any creed. Like I'm friends with everyone. I joke about everyone, but when there's
yeah,
a situation that needs to be called out, I will call it out. And y'all don't have to stick to Democrat, Republican, this, that. These are issues that are going to change our lives, like digital ID. Fucking, there's a lot going on. A lot going on.
yeah.
You know, like, but so that's all.
That's actually
But.
crazy.
So how has your music changed in the last few years? Because I could think of how my writing has changed. So how has your music changed? Do you see a change to it mentally?
Yeah, like I started with the trap.
Hmm.
Like I don't know. Yeah, I try to make like I like the hard part of trap. I like the hard. You know what I mean?
You know,
So
Avicii song
I was
levels.
searching for like a harder sound, you know what I mean? Like if you go to my Instagram, you're gonna see like
I do that right now.
yeah, like I was pretty shit, but how my music, how my drums has changed, it's actually crazy.
Producer EKG.
And that's yeah, it's crazy.
And you work on you have like a whole setup, or is it like a computer mostly like that you
No,
like?
the like the computer mostly, and then it's just the brain.
Did it take you? This is something like you said you've only been posting this for a couple of years. How long before that were you making music? Like a little kid?
No, like that's the thing. Like I've always listened to music, but I
Producer.
haven't. I was like I don't know when I was like I don't know how to say this. How do you say this? When I
Teenager.
liked the rhythm, listen. When I liked the rhythm, I thought like, listen, what if I could do the same thing? You know what I mean? Like because I thought it was cool, and you know what I mean.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Now,
that's a very interesting question because it's not like you're sitting on the toilet and you're like, oh my God, I'm going to be a music producer. You know what I
no, I
mean?
know it. Yeah, I'm trying to think the same thing about me being a writer. It's like I never thought in my head I want to be a writer. I just started writing, and like that's kind of like that's right. That's just where it started, and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed writing stories. It turned to poetry. It was like, yeah, but it's not something like I said. Okay, I'm gonna be a writer today. But music. It's not.
Yeah.
I can play guitar, but like
But
I
it's
would
always
love to learn.
something that changes you that wants you to make start doing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's for everything. You know what I mean?
Hmm. Um, I was saying this on the last episode where I was just talking about myself, but when I talk about artists, like like you being an artist for your
Yeah.
music, me for my writing, I'm also talking about people that build houses, builders. You're like, whatever you're doing that you're creating, that you love what you're doing, and it's impacting
Just do
yourself
it.
and other
Just
people.
do it. Like
Yeah,
even you know what I mean? And I just want everyone to know that it's okay to have their breaks because
yeah,
listen, I did actually one time just upload beats every day. Okay, I will say every day produce every day beat, you know what I mean? I was pumping out like but that I didn't have the same quality, okay? It didn't have the same quality, so I needed to speed it down to learn each like
this is so true.
each like each trap drill. I needed to, you know what I mean?
That's so true, and I'm guilty of that. I'm guilty. Like, say that I'm gonna make an example with this podcast. I'm not gonna release this podcast until Tuesday. Okay.
Yeah.
Usually, I would release it. I would cut it real quick, release, get it out tonight. But I'm gonna slow down. I'm gonna make sure I get the best clips, and I'm not releasing it until Tuesday because that's a big issue with me, man. Of just rushing out content. And you're right. It doesn't. It comes out a lot less quality. I won't sleep a lot because I'll be working on it and doing that, and it's never works out the way I want it to.
Yeah, but
It
it's
always
just
turns.
you see the quality because if you have special times, that brings special moments. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And sometimes a beat can be a moment. Okay, it's not that you're making a beat; it could be that you're making it. Listen, so I'm sitting in the studio, right? And it's just quiet in the studio, right? It's so quiet; you only hear the music, right? And when something is good, it's gonna hit you. You know what I mean? How you're doing, Tragic? Dude, I can't hear you. Hear you. Hey, Tragic, have you muted? I can't hear you. Wait.
I said, yeah, it's crazy. I said because you can that same feeling like you play that to five people and they'll feel five different ways just because of what's going on in their lives at the time.
Yeah.
Um, what's up, Tsunami? I'm just we were on Riverside trying to do the podcast and Riverside crashed and because all these new apps are just kind of I'm not
Yeah,
just
but listen, bro, like I just want to talk about this. Listen, like it's a
go ahead.
special it's not only like music, it's about a moment, okay? Like, you know what I mean? That you're gonna remember. Like I still have songs that if I play today, I feel the same way as I felt if I played them for the first time. If it's a long time of period between the songs, okay? If it's not for everyday use, you know what I mean? So
But then are there times where you take that same song and listen to it over and over again?
yeah, I have done that so many times.
Yeah, that
But
happens to me.
and it's just because it's I don't know, oof, it's nice.
Yeah,
It's nice. Just listen to it over and
yeah,
listen, bro. Like I'm an analyzer. Why I want to be a music producer because I want to listen to songs. I want to listen to all kind of songs, and I just want to know what that makes me feel. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah. No, me too. But that's honestly, I told you this when we were on Riverside. But Avicii is what made me think about you because I was never into Avicii like that. That's when I was away. And when I started listening to his music, I was like, oh, he's from Stockholm. And then I saw that there's a huge EDM scene down there, and I'm like, oh shit. But yeah, man, that's I was actually one of the top point zero 0.06 on the top 0.06% of his listeners last month out of 55 million
Oh, that's
from playing that same
crazy.
three songs.
That's crazy,
Um,
dude.
can you see the comments down there?
Yeah, I can see it. How you
Yeah,
doing, Tragedy?
we were talking about that tsunami, the tingle sensation. Not apparently not everyone gets that. I didn't know that was it. I thought that like everyone got that and that was a thing.
No, but
Uh,
it's actually special because listen, I don't know, but listen, bro. So I'm gonna tell you a phenomenon. Listen, so it popped up on my Instagram for 2 days ago. I was completely broke, okay, and it said on my Instagram that you're gonna, okay, that you know what I mean, spiritual luck, you know what I mean, and as a spiritual You know what I mean? I believe in this. Okay, so I just said like, "Amen." You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And then 2 days later, I have fucking $50, dude.
dude, I can't tell you how many times that's happened. That's happened to me. Like it took me over and over again in many, many, many years to
Like
know that.
it's I don't know, but it's crazy.
It
It's
is.
you don't understand this shit, but it's just nice. You just start starting to win more. You know what I mean? And it's like, yeah,
It is because it lets you know on the inside. You, as long as you're doing the best you can, you don't have to worry because you'll always be taken care of if you have faith. You know,
yeah,
you always have what you need.
yeah,
But that's what I have to remind myself that every day because I get a nervous wreck sometimes. You know,
yeah,
I see I always forget something. I walked out without the pre roll.
yeah.
So what's popping over there like right now, or like in the EDM space? Like what's really big like in Sweden? He's in Stockholm, Sweden, by the way. And I was looking up how to move there, and it would be pretty much impossible. It looks like. But
No, it's not possible. You just need to take the flight to Arlanda, and then you know what I mean.
But you have to have certain. I mean, when I could have saw, it could have been bullshit. Half the shit on there is, but you have to have a certain degree to go there, or like a degree in like they. I heard don't want scientists. They only want like really like
I
people
don't
like.
know. Like, I think you would have to. Yeah, you would definitely have chances of coming into Sweden, dude. You know what I mean?
I also heard it was more expensive, and I heard you guys don't have a lot of land. Like it's
Yeah,
close.
like listen, like 90% of or so are just in forest, but it's beautiful, dude. It's
I'm sure.
beautiful. Like I can show you some pictures, and you know what I mean. It's like in the Alps, you know what I mean, in Switzerland. Switzerland.
Yeah, dude. When we get off, send some to me if you can.
Yeah,
Like,
like it's crazy nature. Like I have even gone on night walks, you know what I mean, and you wouldn't believe how much that does to your body and how positive effects you're getting from that.
dude.
Just, dude, night walk. Listen, like everyone that's depressed, just take a night walk on a like a summary. Like, just go 1 a.m. I don't know. Just fuck it. Just go 1 a.m. Just go out, like in the weather. Just take a long ass walk and just put on some music because everything else is just so quiet. You know?
That is something that I've been doing like the past like 3 weeks because I stopped for a while because I work from here. I take
Yeah,
care on the street. I got caught up, but the difference that it made just going out for a walk and like toning everything out. Listen, it was. I felt like an hour of that, and I was back into a normal straight mood. I was smiling. I was because shit it can get overwhelming, man. There's a lot going
yeah,
on in life right now. So it's
yeah.
is Sweden close to Switzerland? I always get that confused for some reason.
No, like, no, it's not. It's
No,
pretty far away, actually.
and that's like the where like the financial the financial banks and all World Financial Bank and all that is right.
No, no, but the nature is looking similar. That's the thing. Like,
Mhm.
but yeah, it said you can just search up Swedish nature, and yeah, it's something else. It's actually something else, dude. And if you combine that with the right stuff, then, dude, you're
Can
lucky.
you
You know what I
get
mean?
when you walk outside at night and you look up at the sky? Can you
Yeah,
actually see like a bunch of stars?
yeah, of course, man.
Okay, so me, I grew up in Brooklyn, New York, and I
Like,
live in
listen,
Florida
dude,
now.
we have a fan mom, like we have a thing that called Norrsken, dude, and
What is
and
that?
it's green light, and it's green light coming out of.
Oh, like kind of like the Northern Lights.
Yeah, exactly.
Bro, I didn't. I grew up in Brooklyn, New York, so it's a lot of lights there. Then I moved to Florida, same thing. I didn't see the way the sky really was supposed to look until I was 18, and I went to my friend's house in Pageland, North Carolina, in the middle of the country. And when I got out and I saw the stars, it felt like it wasn't real.
Yeah,
You
no,
know, I was like, wow, that's what it really looks like up there. Like, fuck, man.
yeah,
But no, you're absolutely right, bro. Like everyone just to go out for a walk, listen to music. No matter what you got going on that day, Don, just do it at night, and it's been helping. It's been helping a lot.
Yeah.
Get those thoughts out of your head.
But listen, bro, in like how long do you want the interviews? Because I need to do other stuff.
Uh,
Like not now, but in like 15 minutes, I don't
okay,
know.
that's fine. We'll stop at we'll stop at 3. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So tell me.
But we have talked about a lot of fucking shit, dude.
All right. So I know we do. We went too far into the political at first, but let's
Yeah.
go more into the music. Like as you've over the past few years, as, as your music has evolved, what does that feel like to you when you listen to it? Because and you could send it to me, and I'll tell you after the podcast the feeling I get. I'll try to describe that feeling.
Yeah.
That'll be
It's a
fun
very
actually.
special feeling that every producer that has actually made music like over 100 beats at least are gonna look back at their like experiences and how, and it's a very special feeling. Like, listen, there's no boredom. Like, you don't feel like, oh my god, this beat is shit. You just enjoy it. You just like, maybe you had a shit day that day, you made a beat, and 3 years later you come back and you have that exact same feeling, because music, every sound creates a feeling. That's what music is, a feeling. Okay, it's a feeling.
And so the do you feel like you make better music when you're happy or when you're in a depressed state?
Happy, dude. Or actually, like, that's the thing. Like, a lot of producers, I want to actually know a lot of producers if you are actually, that's the thing. Either way, you are a producer that are happy and you're making all kinds, or you're a sad producer but you're making amazing beats. And I just want to know like which side are people on. Like, I want to like have a community or like a post that
Bro, this
can
is a
you,
good idea.
like, seriously, can you just make like an actual fucking post where it just says like, because music is all about how you feel. So how
Yeah,
many of you
yeah.
are depressed, the producers, and how many of you are happy, and describe each side. You know what I mean?
Try this, yeah. And listen, we'll listen to each other's music, and we have to let's try to describe the feeling and get words to them. You know,
Yeah,
that's a good idea, and that could be done. That could very much be done.
yeah,
We'll
and
talk
that's
about that
a,
off here. But yeah, no one really talks about that though, like that feeling, and that feeling could be like a time machine. Like I said, like I could listen to Red Hot Chili Peppers right now, and I could feel like I'm back in New York, and I'm fucking
yeah,
like, it just brings it back. Like,
and we need to talk 15 minutes about the AI gen. Like, I'm
oh yes,
scared, dude. I'm
okay. So
scared,
what's your
dude.
thoughts on
Like,
that?
that's, you know what I mean? Like, hold,
I'm
you know what I mean? Like,
petrified.
hold up, if a robot, like, why are we even at this earth? Tell me. Why were we created if we're just gonna be, if we're just gonna be like imploded by others? What's the
I,
point? Why do I live right now? Tell me, like, why do
I
I
know
live? You know what I mean?
a, a
Like,
lot of
why do I
people are
make
feeling like that.
music, you know?
A lot of people are feeling like that. And I think they want us to feel like that, bro, because that's why they threw the Epstein files out, had everyone look it up down for 3 months, go into this
Yeah.
war. I think they want everyone to feel just like what's the word? Just like shit, basically. But I think the trick is keep doing your art. Me keep doing my writing. Let the
Yeah.
shout down, let them do, but keep doing it because
Yeah.
it's our responsibility at this point.
Exactly.
Because even if one person changes from it, one person that saves one life from it, like now at this point, it's our responsibility, you know. But
Yeah.
and anyone that's feeling like that, know you're not alone. Like, see, he's talking about that right now. I talk about it all the time. This AI shit petrifies me. I feel like they don't have an end game here. Like unless,
No, it's not
you
that.
know?
It's just they're not. I don't want them to take, because they're not better. They're just robots. It's cheating. You know what I mean? What, like, that's the thing. What happened to the old stuff? You know what I mean? I always tell myself that old shit is better, and I really agree about that.
I
Everything
do
that's
too.
old is
Yeah,
better. I think so.
I 100% agree. It's just I had them working on websites. Like it was like this weekend was the first time I could say I actually kind of got a grasp and understood. And I was working two different AIs and having it build one building a website, one building like a merchant. It was I was like, wow, like, it was like two people. It was like I had two
Yeah.
secretaries working. But it's definitely cut a lot of jobs already. It's going to cut more. Um, the thing is, we don't know what's going to happen in the next day. So never mind the next 5 years. But is that your biggest concern?
Yeah, it's kind of the thing that I think of because listen, we have AI generated songs that gets billions of money.
I
It's just
know.
a machine getting money, and it's so stupid.
I know. I saw this take the value
It's
away
a
from art,
it's an
writing.
app, like you know what I mean, and it's like yeah.
Yeah, and it puts a lot of college kids right now in a position where they don't know what to take. Like, is it okay to be a coder? Will there be coders in like 4 or 5 years? Like, it's people are just very confused. It's a confusing time, man.
Yeah, because we
But
had like songs that was like top, and it was so confusing because it's so cheating. It's not even good songs.
yes, but yeah, consistent money machines. Yeah, they caught a guy that did it, and he made like 10 million or something like that.
Yeah, I know, and it's crazy. It's like it's people are doing everything to get money these days, and
Yes, they are.
because the world is like basically it's not ending, but it's at a critical state. You know what I mean? So
Yes. And that's another thing I talk about a lot. I'll get charges on my card from companies accidentally overcharging me that I have to call and
yeah,
fix up every week. Like, people are just fucking each other over, like,
yeah,
more
I
and more,
know,
you know. But
and
like,
it's like
I tried to like the last couple of weeks I was in a depressed mood, man. Because of all this, what we're talking about right now, and I had to
yeah,
just look at it as like the only thing I could do is take it one day at a time, make money, and just know that God has always been there for me, you know. Like, and
yeah,
that's it. Play, before we end this, play like your newest beat, if you don't mind, so we can
yeah,
end out.
absolutely. Wait, I'm just gonna connect my you know
Or
what I mean?
if there's anything else you want to talk about, or anything, or let everyone know where they can find you. Are you on Spotify?
Like I was on Spotify, but that was charging too much, and I didn't get any listeners. I was like, what's the point? You know what I mean?
See, it is kind of pay for play, man. Nowadays, it's like if you
Yeah, it
don't have,
is.
yeah,
It is. It is. Okay, I'm just gonna try to get a good sound as well. I'm having an LG TV, by the way.
LG TV.
Yeah, LG, man.
I,
LG all the way.
LG, yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna absolutely play the. Just gonna need to find the right. Yeah, I can put on my.
That's EKG, everybody.
Yeah, what's up?
No, but for real, yo, everyone. I'm not going to post this today, but everyone listening to this, wherever you see it, go check him out. I put him in my story. This is one of his newest beats. He's going to play now from Stockholm, Sweden. You know,
Yeah, so I'm just gonna let this sound.
we had like a whole conversation on Riverside, and it's fucking fucked up. It start over on IG. So be careful what apps you're buying too, yo.
You know what I mean? Like this is one sound, right? But it's the studio sound, and then we have the headphone, and that's another thing, dude.
Yeah, yeah. You know what I noticed though? The best ones are the simplest. Like the simplest, like four chords, and then like just like layered. Like
Yeah,
it's
but
the
listen, bro.
simplest. Hmm.
So one day I was doing this beat, okay, and I got 55,000, like 55,000 views.
On that one you just played.
No, no, no. On this one, I
Oh.
can show you. Listen. You know what I mean? Like when you listen into the speakers, it's gonna feel like you're in space. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? And that's the thing, that's because if I would just describe how it sounds from, like, I can't
I
describe how
can't.
it
Yeah,
sounds
no. It,
from the headphones, but that's the thing I want the people to know, that that's a special thing. So
it
keep that
is.
in eye every time you listen to a song. What does it make you feel? You know what I mean? And that's the base to what music is.
And
What music
yeah,
is what you feel. That's what music
it
is.
is. It's your drug at the time. And
Yeah.
we'll talk about this more after this, but there's a way we could actually do that. Set up a hub like or social media for producers that can talk back and forth and get words for this, because
Yeah.
not just music, but like vibration therapy, all that, like sound therapy, like all those are real. They don't
Yeah,
use
like
them in
I
the
know,
West.
but because people doesn't believe in that, and you know what
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and it's real.
Yeah,
Like, but it's just the real ones feel it a little bit more. You know what I mean? Like we're all chosen people. You know what I mean? So
I know the feeling you mean, dude. It's this was a cool conversation because it wasn't what I planned it would be, but it was exactly what it should have been, what it had to be.
yeah, I know,
Yeah,
and
you know?
that's the, you know what I mean? Like I think music in a different way. Like I don't talk about. I just want people to know what the benefits of music is, what it has. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Like why that has made me to actually like release music. You know what I mean? To keep releasing. You know what I mean?
Um, Send me also when we end this. Send me the actual post of the song. I'll tag you in it, and I'm gonna write, or I'll just tag you in the post. But I'm gonna write under it. Listen to for everyone who reads this. Listen to this and tell me try to describe the feeling that it gives you in your heart. And let's see
Yeah,
how many people say something. Because the
yeah,
people that know will know. The people that can't
yeah.
feel it, they'll just be like,
But I can send you a full post of the video if you want to.
Okay, yeah, yeah. And I'll post that. I'll post that within a half hour. But this
But
interview
dude,
will.
listen.
Mhm.
I don't want you to take this like in the interview. I just want you to like cut out this, okay? I just want
Yes.
to say that. Yeah, no, no. I just tell you when we finish this, okay? I
Okay.
can call you. I can call you privately if you want to.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
thank you.
Thank you. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna cut it off, and I'm going to post this song. And then this podcast is probably not gonna go up until when did I say Tuesday?
Yeah,
Let's go. We'll shoot for Tuesday night. But you'll
yeah.
see clips before. All right, y'all. Later.
Yeah, see you later, bro. Bye.